Alright guys, good evening. This is Erica with Not Your Average GDC, and tonight we're just going to go over two things real quick. I have my testing knife, the 940 here, and a knife that just came in today, the Demko AD 20.5. Let's get that out of the way. This just got here today for testing. A very, very kind and fabulous friend of mine got this sent to me so I could test it, put it through its paces. I've never used a Demko knife. I've never used this shark lock. This whole thing is kind of new to me, so this will be really exciting to push and test for a month. That won't be for a little while. We still have some time with this, and I think I already actually have something set up to test after this, so I'm not exactly sure when the Demko will come into play. However, it is here and it will be tested. And I don't really know much about this knife. I don't know anything surrounding it really, so this is completely new to me. However, I did notice we have AUS 10 blade steel. I've used AUS 8 before. I'm not sure how AUS 10 fares, but I'm not worried about it. So that's a cool knife that'll be coming in a little bit for testing. But I did want to do an update on the 940. So I had mentioned a few times that the edge was just a little thick for me, and cutting tasks were getting a little difficult. So I did lay the edge back, and we are at 15 DPS now. It is measured and it is toothy. But I did want to update that I did have to change the edge a little bit because it just wasn't cutting it, no pun intended. And as I mentioned before, this is oil primer. I did try to get it off. It didn't come off, so that's still there. It came off of the blade a little bit, but I also think that has to do with using it. So yeah, we're at 15 DPS. I used a blue DMT stone, a DC4 stone, and then I used a flex cut strop with gunny juice, and that was the 0.5. And that gunny juice is really cool because it's liquid, and you just rub it onto the strop, and it's a liquid compound that hardens. And it left the edge nice and toothy, just how I like it. I did not want a polished edge. I just wanted it to be a little bit refined, but I wanted it toothy because I really like my S30V toothy. I think it works much better. So this is what it's looking like. It's doing everything really well. I have used the back part here, let me close this up, as a hammer for numerous things. And we have been using it to open many paint cans per day, and as a screwdriver, a scraper, all that good stuff. It's doing really well. And I can't explain how perfect this length is. Really nice knife. Definitely a pleasure to use, and I like this oversized one-sided thumb stud. I can't tell you where I got that because a friend actually gave it to me years and years ago. But it is really nice, and I feel like I like the way the whole thing feels better deployment-wise with this large stud. So anyway, just a quick update on this whole thing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos on the 940 and the updates through Instagram on it. I hope you all stick around for the return of this when the time comes. That'll be a really fun one to test, because so far I really enjoy just the first impressions of it. I love that blade shape and I love how it feels in the hand. And this lock is really neat to use. So, hopefully you guys will stick around on the channel for all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, and of course, please use your shit.